Watch dough double in the bowl, as if invisible hands lift it from inside. Those hands are yeast cells, exhaling carbon dioxide your oven traps as soft crumb. Many people assume bread rises from air trapped while kneading, like inflating flour with a straw. Kneading helps structure, but the real lift comes later. Yeast eating sugar and releasing carbon dioxide deep inside the dough. Baker's yeast is a single-celled fungus, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, asleep in dry form, awake in warm wet dough. Feed it sugar from flour starch and it switches to fermentation, breaking glucose into alcohol and carbon dioxide, harvesting energy along the way. Flour is mostly starch, glucose chains locked in granules. Enzymes in dough and yeast chew those chains into sugars the cell can swallow. No free sugar, no feast, which is why honey can jumpstart a sluggish starter. Carbon dioxide is the lifting gas, odorless and desperate to escape. But dough is not a balloon with one hole. It is a sticky matrix. Gas collects in pockets, pressure builds, and the whole mass swells as microbubbles compete for space. Gluten forms when gliadin and glutenin link into elastic chains during kneading. That net stretches around gas bubbles instead of letting them burst free. Weak gluten means flat crumb. Strong gluten holds the rise until heat sets the shape. Yeast works fastest near body temperature and slows in the fridge. A long cold ferment trades speed for flavor, more acids and aroma, same gas chemistry. Warm proofing is a sprint. Cold proofing is a slow conversation. During proofing, dough rises one last time. In the oven, heat kills yeast, alcohol evaporates, and steam expands, a final push. Then proteins and starch set, locking bubbles in place. The collapse you feared was prevented. Here is the twist. Alcohol from fermentation boils off in the oven. What you taste is not booze. It is browning, caramelized crust, and aromatic compounds from a long ferment. Rise is biology. Flavor is mostly heat chemistry afterward. Flatbreads often skip yeast or use brief ferments. Naan, tortillas, chapati. Raised loaves lean on longer gas capture inside gluten. Same flour family, different strategies for how much air and time the recipe allows. Recap: yeast eats sugar and releases carbon dioxide. Gluten traps gas in expanding pockets. Proofing swells dough, baking sets structure. The rise is cells breathing inside a protein net, chemistry and architecture in one bowl. Next on Food Sketch, slice an onion and your eyes sting. A chemical weapon the bulb kept sheathed until you broke it.